Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Arid Seher and I am an MPhil scholar from University of Agriculture Faisalabad. Today I am excited to present my research on neurotoxic and nephrotoxic effects of heavy metals burden in black kites, a profound insight into urban pollution in Faisalabad, Pakistan. My research focuses on the bioaccumulation of heavy metals and the toxicological impacts they have on urban raptors, especially black kites. So I assessed levels of heavy metals in black kites and examined how these metals affect their brain and kidney tissues. As far as we know, urbanization and industrialization are major reasons of environmental contamination, especially through heavy metals. These metals are released into the environment through various activities like factory emission, improper waste disposal, and automobile exhaust. Once these metals enter ecosystem, they accumulate in living organisms, posing significant health risks to both wildlife and humans. I studied on black kites because being top predator and scavengers, they are highly exposed to these pollutants. Their top position in the food chain makes them an ideal species to study the impacts of heavy metal concentration on urban wildlife. These are some primary objectives of my study. First, I aim to assess concentration of these selected heavy metals such as lead, zinc, and manganese in brain and kidney tissues of black kites. Secondly, to explore neurotoxic effects of these metals, focusing on their impact on the brain. Additionally, to evaluate and study nephrotoxic effects on the kidney tissues of these birds. So finally, I wanted to highlight the use of black kites as bioindicator. My research focused on two highly polluted sites of Faisalabad. We captured black kites from Ghulam Ahmedabad, considered as residential area, and also collected from traffic area of Janawala Road, Faisalabad. Black kites are abundant in these areas as they often scavenge waste dumps for food. This made Faisalabad the ideal location to study heavy metal pollution. To carry out the study, I dissected brain and kidney of black kites from both polluted areas of Faisalabad, and these tissue samples were chemically digested using nitric acid and hydrogen peroxide in 3:1 concentration. I choose these tissues of kites because they are exposed to toxic effects of heavy metals. The collected samples were analyzed using atomic absorption spectrophotometer at high-tech lab in University of Agriculture, Faisalabad, in order to measure concentration of lead, zinc, and manganese. This method provides us to accurately quantify the heavy metal levels in bird tissues. I also performed histological examination to observe any tissue damage or structural damage caused by the metals. Additionally, behavioral assessments were conducted to detect neurotoxic effects. Then statistical analysis was conducted using ANOVA to show variation significantly or non-significantly. Let's now take a look at findings of this study. This table shows the descriptive analysis data of three metals in kidney and brain tissues of black kites among both selected locations of Faisalabad city. This bar graph clearly elaborates mean levels of zinc, manganese, and lead within selected organs of kites. Here site 1 refers to Ghulam Ahmedabad and site 2 as Janawala Road, Faisalabad. According to graph representation, zinc concentration were the highest, followed by manganese and lead. When comparing the two study sites, Ghulam Ahmedabad exhibited higher zinc concentration in the kidney while higher zinc level in brain at Janawala Road. ANOVA analysis revealed significant variation in the levels of zinc, manganese, and lead between the two polluted sites. This result indicate localized differences in pollution intensity among tissue samples of black kites. This analysis revealed alarming levels or significant level of heavy metal concentration in the black kites. Lead concentration in the brain is strongly linked to neurotoxic effects, including impaired motor coordination. Moving on to neurotoxicity, these birds also exhibited behavioral changes like decreased flight coordination and agility, which are key indicators of neurological impairments. These symptoms are consistent with neurotoxic effects caused by heavy metal poisoning, which disturb normal brain function. Next, I discuss about nephrotoxicity in the kidney tissues. Zinc level was observed highest in the kidney, cause nephrotoxic effects, including tubular damage and impaired renal function. The affected kite showed evidence of tissue necrosis and fibrosis, which are common outcomes of heavy metal toxicity. Manganese exposure in the brain suggested oxidative stress, while in the kidney, it caused renal inflammation. This study confirms the significant bioaccumulation of heavy metals in black kites from polluted areas of Faisalabad with profound neurotoxic and nephrotoxic effects. So, my research demonstrated that urban pollution in Faisalabad is having a serious and detrimental impact on local wildlife, especially black kites. The high levels of heavy metals detected in their brain and kidney tissues have long term consequences for their survival. These findings the critical need for environmental regulatory measures to reduce heavy metal pollution and protect biodiversity in polluted urban environments. Future research could expand on this by studying other wildlife species and developing a comprehensive environmental monitoring program using black kites as bioindicators. Thank you so much for giving attention.